All right, so welcome everybody to the 48th episode of Metahumans Mondays. I believe I got that correct here. Yeah, no, episode 48. We are getting up there. We're going to hit episode 50 pretty soon. And at episode 52, that will be a straight year of non-stop Metahumans Mondays. Never skipping a week, never skipping a beat. Uh, Always grateful to have my good friend Francisco, the boy Blunder, here joining me. As
What's
always on the
up?
show. How you doing, bud?
Pretty good, pretty good.
So we're gonna go over. Today's actually a little different. Sometimes the thing about this show is the news and the world and everything changes and happens so fast that sometimes the topics just change. And today, you would think I'd talk about the new Spider-Man movie, but Francisco or I both haven't seen it, and I could look up things to go over, but I don't want to give any spoilers away or anything like that. So I have just heard it's really good, and it's made people cry. and and I don't think this is spoiling it because everyone, this is the one thing everybody keeps talking about. But I guess the two other older Spider-Mans come out, and that's why there's all of the different Sinister Six, all the people from all the past movies that keep joining on in, right? So looking forward to seeing that. But I'm still catching up on my Marvel movies. Like I was saying, I barely watched Shang-Chi yesterday. So so go figure. I'm catching up. I'm getting there. Um, I have not seen Eternal. Have you seen Eternals?
No, not yet.
No, not yet. I haven't seen that one either. But yeah, when it comes to Disney Plus, I'll end up watching it. So with that, we kind of got a side topic here that jumped on in since we got Christmas coming. We're going to talk about figure reveals because boy, we're getting hit with them left and right now, just because it's the season. And you know, with Christmas and gifts, what do you get? You get a lot of action figures and collectibles that get sprinkled upon us. This is the season where you get hit with the most. So we're gonna go over a couple of them. We can't go over all of them. There's way too many of them, but we're gonna go over a couple of them. We're big fans of Marvel Legends here at MetaHumans. We stock them in our store all the time. This is a new Marvel Legend that was just shown off. I think we talked about the Captain America one in another episode and an Iron Man. So if you remember the old Toy Biz Marvel Legends, that first wave was Captain America, Iron Man, Hulk, and Toad. And so here we go. We got Hulk, and it appears they're going in the correct order. So that means Toad will be coming next. There's no photos of Toad yet, but Toad's coming, and that'll round off that first wave of the Toy Biz style Marvel Legends. I don't know if they're really gonna go and do literally. I don't know how deep they're gonna go into this old Marvel Legends homage kind of line.
Hmm.
Um, but Hulk, considering Hulk is gonna be the same price, if I'm not mistaken, as the Captain America. Um, I mean that's a good value, right? Because
Oh yeah,
such a
definitely.
freaking giant figure. You know what? I don't want to get that wrong. Let me make sure I'm not getting that wrong. Let's make sure Hulk is really that price because
Dude, honestly, I think this is definitely one of my most favorite Hulk sculpts for a
oh
figure.
okay, yeah, I think I got it wrong on there. It's 43.99. Yeah, so he's gonna be
It's worth
43
it.
99, yeah. But I mean,
Honest.
it's a giant hunk of plastic. It's worth it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Um I mean, we were trying to get a Rancor sold to us for 350, and this Hulk's probably not that much lighter. Not, you know what I mean? It probably weighs almost just as much as that thing. So, look at this beast, man.
Dude, it looks really nice. I like the facial expression, the hair. It's such a nice sculpt, dude. I would want it, you know?
Yeah, and they gave us like the dark purple pants. I was thinking like, have we gotten that pink
Yeah.
the pink pants Hulk? Have you seen it like in the one era of the comics? You know,
Yeah.
that's funny. So yeah, there you go. This Hulk was just shown off. There's a lot of figures that were shown off actually, but um, we're gonna go over here. We're just gonna go through this because there's quite a bit to go through. I'm not gonna be able to go through all of it. Now this is a different. This is out in left field right here. This is actually my favorite anime in the world. It's called
Wait, is that the Samurai Warriors?
yeah, Ronin Warriors.
Oh, dude, that's so rad.
Yeah, so that's my favorite anime, dude. This is my shit right here. This is from Ronin Warriors. Uh, And yeah, this is the so if you're familiar with the show, this is when they all combine with each other.
Just like the merge.
Yeah. And so this figure right here, let me make sure I get this part correct on here. This
And
figure retails for $199.99, so it's not
oh,
cheap. Um, and this is like the special color edition. Um, but they're gonna release every single character. They've been dropping them little by
oh man.
little. They haven't gone through all of them yet, but there have been leaked
Mm,
images of Kento, which is the orange one.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, this is the special color edition of Ryo of the Wildfire, and I love the name Ryo. Actually, I actually for the longest time actually wanted that to be my name. I might legally make that my. I don't have a middle name, and I always wanted one growing up. I might adopt the name Ryo, dude. You're
Rayonida.
hearing it right here, dude. Yeah.
Oh
'Cause
man,
why
so
not? I mean, you only get one life, right? If I want to do.
yeah, yeah,
So
true.
I might do it, man. I might do it. I'm saying it right here, and I'm not joking.
Every
Um,
time you just jump out, Ronin
yeah, hell
Warriors.
yeah, dude. That's what's up. Badass show. So Big Bad Toy Store already sold out of the pre-order of this, even though it's not even out
Really?
yet. Yeah,
What?
they're gonna drop out in and the reason why I'm putting it here is because it is brand new release, but they're going pretty quick because it's a special color edition, so there's not many of them.
Okay.
Um, but I would say don't if you intend to get it, now is the time. There are certain other import sites that have them still in stock. Um, but if Big Bad sold out, I mean, I expect the rest to follow with the same, because the production on them probably isn't that high. Now, the amazing thing about these figures, I'm gonna show you this next image. Check this out. So you can actually, so all the armor that's on this figure is held on by magnets. So the
Oh,
figure
dude,
has,
that's
yeah,
so cool.
see that? So you can take the figure apart. You can take the armor off of Ryo on this one, and then it comes with this like chair kind of thing,
Oh, dude,
and then
that's
you
super
magnetize
fucking.
them on this. That's sick, huh? And
That's
then you
rad, dude.
magnetize them on the stands, dude.
I remember I had the Saint Seiya figures when I was little.
Oh,
Was
nice.
that they had the plastics that you could actually take the armor off,
Oh
and you could
yeah,
also set them down like that too.
yeah.
Oh man, I broke all of
That's how they were, dude. Yeah, even the
them.
Ronin Warriors back then, they had these spring arms and stuff, which were cool, but
Yeah,
but they would snap also, dude. These ones are built like really gnarly though. I've seen reviews on Ryo of
yeah.
Wildfire.
Oh,
Um,
dude, I think I'm actually gonna cop this one. I can't let this one go.
yeah, dude, they are awesome. I mean, for anyone's interested in the others, Rowan is on a pre-order right now, and he still exists, and Psy is still on pre-order right now.
Oh,
And
nice.
some places still have Sage. The original Ryo Red is the one that's like you're kind of out of luck on. He's only available like in the aftermarket, and he's pretty way up there in price, you know? Yeah, unfortunately. But here I'll put up an image of um of Rowan of Strata. Rowan of Strata.
Rowan of Strata.
Yeah. And then Psy of the Torrent. Man, what a badass cartoon, dude. I
Dude,
mean,
Sai was one of my favorites, man.
yeah, Psy was awesome. There you go. There's an image of Rowan of Strata. Actually, I always thought this guy's armor was sick too with those two Dude, I hope they make the villains. This show had some of the most badass villains, dude.
Definitely.
Yeah, like Sekhmet and like
Oh,
bro, there was some sick villains in this show, dude. This shit
I think the
was
show is like the show is like free to watch on Amazon.
I think so, yeah. Uh-huh.
I want to watch it again.
And there was like a hidden season, dude. Did you know that? I didn't know that.
Oh, what? No, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
I need to watch it. There's if you look at there's a hidden season that was like available that never came out obviously because he got pulled in the US, but there's like a
Mm.
secret like extra bonus off season that came out. Let me show you
Damn.
Psy. So there's Rowan. There you go. There's Psy right there. So these ones are actually on pre-order right now, and you can obtain them at their regular price. Keep in
I'm
mind,
definitely gonna get Sai.
they got the magnets built into them. Now the one that sold out is the original Ryo, the red, because he was the first one that came out. And the Sage is sold out and still in stock in some places. The one that has not been shown at that everyone's going to be able to get the easiest, to be honest, is Kento, which is like the Michelangelo of the group, you know?
Yeah.
Which is funny because he's orange also, you know? and he's kind of just starting to leak in terms of him coming out soon. And so yeah, keep an eye on that. Kento's coming. If Kento's your favorite, you definitely have a good shot at getting him because he will be available, readily available, a couple places. In fact, Diamond, our distributor, started to allow us to carry some of these. They started putting these in the catalog. They never did that when Ryu came out, but if you look at your previews world, you can actually find not all of them because they just started, but there's a few. So I don't know
Oh,
what.
like the latecomers, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. I have a feeling like Stratos might be there, and maybe this Psy. If they keep that pattern going, I would think Psy would be in there. So yeah, look for it. You might be able to get it that way. Yeah. Um. But yeah, we man, this show is the shit. If you haven't seen it, take Francisco and my word. It is awesome. It is like epic, right? Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It's an awesome show. It really is. And like I said, I really, really, really hope they don't just stop on the heroes because the villains are fantastic. It's like literally 5 more villains, but they like just have just as badass as armor. You know what I mean? I think the villain's name was Palpa, right? Or Talpa, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
yeah. He's badass. He had like these spider arm like scythes. He had like a shit ton of swords. Like so epic. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Um, and cruising on through here because there's no way we're gonna be able to do all this. I just want to throw a couple cool things your guys' way. Okay, so this one, all right, this one's interesting. This one is shipping now, which is quick. This is the Thalog Gargoyles Thalog
Oh,
figure.
snap.
We actually have a case of this coming to our store. When we got Goliath, it sold out the moment we got him. Right, Francisco, they were all gone. So Goliath was gone. Thalog is coming. Yes, he is for Masters. Like if you're a He-Man fan, this is like Faker. You know what I mean? Like He-Man and Faker. He's got his anti He-Man or whatever. This is Thalog. Which for those if you haven't figured out, Thalog is Goliath backwards. It's just spelled the opposite way. You know. So, yeah, it's basically like an anti version of Goliath. It's like a mirror. It's almost like in Ocarina of Time where you face Shadow Link, you know,
Yeah.
in that one level. This is like Goliath's Shadow Link, and this is hitting stores right now because ours actually already shipped, so we should be getting ours like very soon.
You know, I got an interesting question on this one.
Uh huh.
Do you think they fixed the wing problem that they had with Goliath on Thalog?
I would hope so, dude. I know they had the wings were too long, so they were giving you
Hmm.
that extra wrapped up wings with the Bronx figure, remember?
Yeah.
With the dog. But because of the tooling and the way things are, I don't know why I get this feeling that he's probably exactly identical to Goliath, you know? They probably
Hmm.
didn't do anything to fix that. But now that means that they got to give us a wrapped up wings that are dark and black like that with something else. Otherwise, we only have Goliath like that, right? So I'm
Yeah.
curious how they're gonna do that, because this does look like the same figure in every way except the color scheme, you know?
Yeah.
And I get why they did it. It's cheaper, and they just had to change the color because the mold already existed, and they're lucky because it is a character in the show, you know?
Yeah.
Um, and it still looks cool, but I definitely get more excited with the unique characters. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hmm.
Like Bronx is really cool, dude. I'm looking forward to Bronx, I'm looking forward to like Lexington, the little green one,
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Brooklyn, Hudson, all I love the names of all the characters. They're all names of things in New York, you know
New
what I mean?
York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Hudson's named after the Hudson River, it's like so funny, Bronx is the name of the city. Yeah, it's funny. So, um, yeah, I mean, this is hitting now. This is not a pre thing. This is hitting now. They're shipping already. So, with this hitting now, I'm expecting the Bronx figure to be the next one that'll ship. Oh no, 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 no. Demana was shown before Bronx.
Oh, that's true.
So, yeah, Demana's got to be coming next. So, yeah, now Demana I'm excited for because she's a completely unique sculpt, everything. So that's fresh out the gate. So Demana's on the way. So stay tuned for that. It's gonna be a cool figure. Um, Let me make sure we got.
Dude, I just saw the price on Big Bad Toy Store on side of the torrent, and oh Oh my god,
Oh
dude.
yeah, it's up there, huh?
It's
Yeah,
way up there, dude.
yeah.
That's
These are premiums. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They're
definitely.
they're
There's the special edition too, so
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. They're not gonna make too many of them, dude. I would actually love to own the license to that and do some more cool stuff with it, but like in the realm of literature, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Continue the stories, but um, yeah, Ronin Warriors is awesome, dude. Um, but yeah, Thaylog shipping now, and so look out your local LCS. You should be able to find him, and these figures are big. I'm gonna forewarn you, they're much bigger than you think they are. You definitely get your bang for your buck, and yes, the price increase. They're 41.99. The price went up on them. I don't know if it's because all the stuff going on in plastic and all that, but the prices did go up. So heads up, that's a normal thing. That's not someone trying to overcharge you. That's just the nature of the industry. The prices have gone up on the figures. And keep in mind that's not just on the NECA stuff. That also goes with Marvel Legends. Marvel Legends used to be 19.99. Now they're 22.99 if I'm not mistaken. So everything's going up. It's just the way it is. Next up, a new Marvel Legends wave. Man, two new Marvel Legends waves, but one of them is going to hit like very soon. And the one that's going to hit the soonest, that we're going to talk about first here, is the actually, we'll deep dive in this one. The other one, I'll just kind of give like a little snippet of it, maybe. But we've got the Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness wave, and we've got a lot of characters on this one. So I'm gonna break them down here real quick. So,
That's not America Chavez, is it?
dude, yeah.
No
So,
way.
yeah. So this is what's tripping me out. Now, Francisco, what do you see on the box, man? What does it say on there? You read it?
Multiverse of Madness, America Chavez? What, she's gonna
Yeah.
come out in it?
Yep. So
What the heck,
for
dude? She's gonna blow up.
so those that don't know, this is essentially this is a leak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, spoiler.
This is a
Yeah.
straight up spoiler. Yes, it is, because she's
Yeah.
not even in the trailer, right? So
Who's the actress? Who's gonna play
I
her?
don't
Well,
really
this
hear a
is
lot. I know I
cool.
don't really hear a lot of people talking about this, to be honest. There's maybe a few people that kind of know, but for the most part, they're not making a big a deal of this because a lot of people don't know. So if those of you have the key issue, hold on to it, because I'm telling you right now,
Yeah.
it's either going up already for the ones that know, or the ones that don't know and they're selling it for too cheap. They're losing right now because this is a confirmation. You're getting America Chavez, and not only that, you're literally
Man.
looking at her in costume right here. So,
When did this come out? This reveal
so this
for this
reveal
figure?
just came out Saturday night, Saturday
Dude,
afternoon, something like that. So
I
we've had a full day already, you know? Yeah,
I bet you already comic prices have spiked on that because I
yeah,
wanted to get her first appearance and it was like 70, $80.
yeah, yeah,
Now it's ungettable at this point.
yeah. So there you have it, folks. America Chavez is in the movie. And I'll show you the difference when I show you the other ones right now. She's definitely 1000% movie because it says Multiverse of Madness on the box. And as I start to show you the other figures here, watch. Let me blow through the next one right here. Actually, this is my favorite figure in the wave. This is what I was telling you. Remember I said Sleepwalker?
Yeah,
They're making a Sleepwalker figure. That's cool,
that's
man.
awesome.
I like these one-off characters that like you would never think they'd get a Marvel. Like, look, Iron Man is cool. You know what I mean? And I like Spider-Man too, but I don't really need 40 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some fantastic Legends figures that we've already gotten of certain characters. Let's start giving us some of these figures that have never had a character before. You know what I mean? And Sleepwalker's one of those. And here we go, the world's first ever Sleepwalker figure. And I'm not kidding when I say that. It's not like Hot Toys has made a Sleepwalker figure, or uh, there isn't even a Sleepwalker Funko Pop, and Funko Pop makes everything. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
to get a Sleepwalker action figure is, you know what I mean? My mind is like
Yeah.
blown. Like this is super freaking cool. I love this. Absolutely adore this. Granted, they could have gave him more detail, right? It seems like they don't
Mhm.
go all out on these, but they go more all out on their MCU figures with the deco. But I'm just happy we're getting a Sleepwalker figure. Uh, Note this, for all the customizers and kit bashers out there, the Sleepwalker head is perfect for a Leech head, like Leech from Morlocks. you know?
Oh, let's see
Yeah.
it.
Like if you I don't know if there's like a little beanie, a little action figure beanie, you can put a little you can take my orange beanie off my head and put it on this leech right here. You know what I mean? And then give him a smaller stature body and you'd have Leech from the Morlocks. But yeah, really cool figure. But notice this, see the box right here? It says Marvel Sleepwalker. It says nothing about Multiverse of Madness. You see that?
Hmm.
Whereas the America Chavez had the logo on it, you know?
Yeah,
And you're
and
gonna,
this is all part of the same set.
yeah, same set,
Hmm.
all the same set. And then check this out as we go through it. You see that? This is Master Mordo from the movie, and it has the same logo on the bottom. It says Doctor Strange. Here's the thing: underneath Doctor Strange, in the Multiverse of Madness, this is Master Mordo. In the back of the instructions on this thing, it says "as seen in the movie" on both of them, even on America
Oh
Chavez.
wow,
So America Chavez is in the movie.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Damn, I should have bought that comic, dude. I really wanted it.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's better. I mean, it's gonna get worse. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But here's Mordo with the I forget the name of this actor. Ichila Chewy. What's his name? Oh, man.
I'm
Jeez,
not sure.
butcher his name. He has a tough name. He's a pretty good actor though. But yeah, this is the Master Mordo figure. And then he comes with a lot of accessories actually, which is pretty cool. Cool costume. Here's Wong. We got a Wong figure, which is
I'm
cool.
sure everybody's gonna jump on that one.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's gonna be the fan favorite.
Yeah, he was good in the Shang-Chi movie. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They did that funny last karaoke scene at the end too.
Hmm.
Because of that cool sword too. So here you go. You got Wong. Again, it says Multiverse of Madness underneath Doctor Strange. So that's how you kind of get the confirmation that he's most definitely that America Chavez is most definitely in the movie. Next, of course, we're gonna get a Doctor Strange, right?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we have too many Doctor Stranges now, right? But here's another Benedict Cumberbatch version. Again, it has the Doctor Strange logo. Now this one, notice this one does not have a piece of the Build-A-Figure. And in the Marvel Legends cases, this will be the one that's packed two per case. And then we get a Doctor Strange, but like a transparent version. Now this one is weird. This one comes with a genie lamp. And
it doesn't say Multiverse of Madness.
Exactly. It doesn't say Multiverse of Madness. So I don't know what the heck is going on here. In the other movie, did he come out and have a lamp? Or what the heck is that all about? That is so weird, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a bizarre one to me. It really is. The translucent effect looks cool, but
yeah,
but really strange though. I don't know what the deal is with that. That is odd, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super strange. Super strange. Doctor Strange. And then the last
name.
Yeah, and then the last figure of the wave is gonna be I guess it's technically not the last figure because the Build-A-Figure is the last figure, but you get Despair. Yeah, who's a great looking villain. I think we saw a reveal of him in another episode, and I said I thought he was
before
super
he
cool.
was colored.
Yeah, and I just thought this one was cool, just because we're getting again. I don't even know who this character is actually, and I know my Marvel pretty well, but I like all these unique characters. You know what I mean? Let me get the image up for this last one. Let me see here. All right, and then the Build-A-Figure, for those tuning in, if you've been seeing his pieces inside of the boxes, is a bull called Rintra. Are you familiar with this character, Francis?
Nope.
Rintra. So Rintra is the Build-A-Figure, and he's this giant green ox. Kind of funny, right? It's a giant green ox Build-A-Figure. He's from the Doctor Strange comics, and I was not actually aware of him. I'm aware of him now, but I wasn't aware of him before. But I mean, he looks cool. You know, he looks cool. I'm actually going to show you another Build-A-Figure here, which I'm excited about. Now, these ones right here are going to be dropping very soon. They're going to be the first ones that come out, obviously, because the movie's on the way. And then the last batch of Marvel Legends that I'm going to show you here will build this right here. So you saw Rintraw was the Build-A-Figure on that one. And now we're going to get one of the Reavers. Now this guy right here was awesome because I actually had the Toy Biz toy back in the day of this figure.
Oh, damn.
And he reminds me of like Roller Bob from the freaking Toy Story movie, right?
Yeah.
But this is Bone Breaker. This is the Bone Breaker Build-A-Figure. He's a Tank Man cyborg, and he's got some really cool face expressions. If you pull off his sunglasses, he kind of looks like Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Great.
You see that?
Yeah.
He looks like Flea from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, bro.
Oh man, it looks great.
I haven't heard anyone else say that, but that's what I think when I see it, right? And then there's a couple other reveals. So in order to build Bone Breaker, which I'm curious how you're gonna separate the pieces of that tank inside all of the Build-A-Figure. That's gonna be a mission in itself, I'm thinking. But it doesn't say what pieces come with what people, but I'm gonna show all of you out there who the characters are they're gonna have. So you're getting a Siren. So this is Siren, which is Banshee's counterpart, right?
Oh, that one looks nice, actually.
And she looks great. I like that they use that cloth on the...
yeah.
What would you call that, Francisco? I don't even know what to call that. Not a cape.
Like, no, it's like, I don't know, like I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not
Like
sure either, man. There's got to be some kind of terminology for that, right? A sash? I don't know. You're getting another Havoc. This is more of a classic Havoc, and he comes with these effects. So you see those little things behind him? That is not a digital thing. He actually comes with that.
That's cool.
It pops into a peg on his back, and they're transparent to make it look like he's got the Havoc waves coming out. You know what I mean? Other than that, the rest of the buck on this figure is just black. So he's essentially pretty basic, but I'm assuming he's gonna come with a big piece of the well, he's gotta, right? With the big piece of the Bone Breaker Build-A-Figure.
Gotta have that incentive to get him.
Yeah. Or maybe this next one's gonna come with a piece of the Bone Breaker figure because he's even more standard looking. But we're getting our first Generation X figure, and that's gonna be Vulcan. And we kind of saw Vulcan previously before, but now we're really seeing him right here. So here's Vulcan. Are you familiar with Generation X, Francisco?
No.
Yeah, it's like it's that run with the chromium cover where it was like Chamber and Jubilee was the leader. She was like the older, because she's older now.
Okay. Yeah. You know, actually, this one looks really nice.
Yeah, he looks cool. Yeah, very simple. He doesn't come with any accessories that I'm aware of on here, but it's Vulcan, and it's Gabriel Summers. So he's like I think he's the younger brother of Scott Summers, right? Or is he a child of theirs or something? I forget how he fit in the storyline.
I think he's the son of someone. But...
yeah.
Have we ever gone to Jubilee Marvel Legends?
We have, yeah. 1, 2. We had a Build-A-Figure Jubilee, and then we had another Jubilee in another wave. But Hasbro's gonna put those VHS ones, and we're gonna get another shot at a Jubilee in that. Remember?
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna try to go for this Generation X wave because look, we got another Generation X-ish era kind of figure who's come out before, and that's the Darwin, who I'm actually not too familiar with, but it's weird because I do remember seeing him in the comics. But Darwin, he looks very alien-ish, you know? It's like an alien kind of character with the big eyes. We got 3 more figures in this wave. The next one up is a Saber Tooth, but this one is more of like a classic Saber Tooth. He's a thinner build. He's kind of like more closer to like the first appearance Saber Tooth, you know?
Oh, that one looks rad.
So, he looks more like he would be more like Wolverine's height on this one, huh?
I would like to pair this one up with the classic brown Wolverine.
Yeah.
Marvel Legends. They would look nice together.
Which is interesting because like with this wave, they're giving us another Wolverine, but this is like a weird. This is like a weird Wolverine. Look, check this out. So this is the Wolverine we're getting in this wave. It's like a bone fire claw, bloody claw, fire
What
claw,
the heck?
Wolverine. I'm kind of thrown off with the shoulder pads, to be honest. They're black shoulder
Yeah.
pads. Is this like an astonishing X-Men
Hmm.
Wolverine? It doesn't really say. It says Return of Wolverine, Wolverine, Return of Wolverine. So it's like House of X then? It's the House of X era. I guess it's the Jonathan Hickman stuff probably. So Hot Claws is what it's calling. They're heated by his own rage and the excess healing energy from his supercharged healing factor. Interesting.
Damn.
Hot Claws Wolverine. Um, my favorite of this wave though, and he's just this obscure character, but he's also from like that like Joe Maridueño wave, that whole era of like the '90s comics. Um, yeah, check it out. Do you remember this guy, Francisco? Some of you out there might remember this guy if you read the '90s comics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a maggot figure, uh, complete with maggots. He comes with little maggots.
It's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty cool. He's got that cool trench coat. He's all blue and stuff.
Dude, I have a feeling, in these next few years, for some reason, all the 90s stuff is gonna pop. Watch.
It is, yeah. It's
And
all,
right
yeah.
now, yeah, right now for like everything, comic wise and everything, there's an overabundance of 90s comics. But I don't know why, but I just get the feeling something's gonna happen and they're all gonna go hot. Watch.
Yeah, what's that saying? Everything that is old is new again,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've seen it happen with a lot of other stuff. It's already happening with the '80s stuff. The '80s stuff wasn't that valuable, but now you got like, first appearance of Turtles going for like quarter of a mil, and you know what I mean, like in 9/8, and like you're getting like first appearance of Usagi Yojimbo hitting like 30 grand. You know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah.
that stuff is hitting its stride right now, and like first appearance of Deadpool, first appearance of Harley Quinn, first appearance of, and those are from like the '90s, and they're hitting, and now you're just gonna start having all this other stuff from the '90s start to hit. You know what I mean? So I think like first appearance of like Maggot, first appearance of Marrow,
Mm-hmm.
first appearance of all these other characters, the first
Watch.
Generation X. Watch that one's gonna pop off
Just
eventually.
at this point, all the X, dude, every X is just gonna just
Yeah.
bam. Watch.
I mean, Spider-Man the 20 Spider-Man 2099 is popping off right now, and nobody ever
Mm-hmm.
thought that would happen. That book's heating
Yeah.
up. It just doubled in value. We used to have copies of that, dude, and it just used to be in the store for like, dude, like $8. You know what I mean? This is only like 4 years ago or something, right? And like they would stay there, dude. Like no one would buy them, you know what I mean? And now like a 9/8 goes for like $400 or $500, you know? It's
Let
like,
me look at Sweet Tooth, man. Fuck the
oh,
literal
dude,
dollar bid book.
dude, Sweet Tooth, dude, we legit sold a Sweet Tooth for like $3 in like the when the pandemic started, you know what I mean? Like one of those auctions we had, man. It was insane, dude. It's a real thing. Yeah, super crazy, man. Super crazy. So yeah, that's there's so many reveals. This is all we're gonna do right now. As you can see, there's a lot of good stuff coming from Marvel Legends. And for those of you who weren't aware, there's the America Chavez spec right there. It's no longer spec, it's real. So I know you haven't seen it in a trailer, but we're showing you right now. So if you want to get ahead of that train, you saw it right here. There's a couple other people that know what's going on. They already know about it because they could see it through the figures. Kind of reminds me of the whole debacle with the Legos, where the Legos were kind of showing off some stuff. But this
Mm.
kind of gives more confirmation based on the way that it says on the logos on the boxes. All right, so with that, we're gonna head into the comic book pick of the week. And that is going to be two books that we're gonna do. And those are the first one's gonna be Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the free comic book day. And this I mean, so here's the thing about this book. The turtles are wearing like little COVID masks. You see that? They got like these
It's
little
pretty cool.
yeah, so they're like covered up on here. Except that you got I don't know if that's Jenica on the bottom. She's not wearing anything. So yeah, oh, I brought Rintraw back over here. Let me see if I could the green moose came back. There we go. All right, so yeah, we got a free comic book day of the Turtles book. Now, this book doesn't really have any like key thing to it. It's just a cover that's a homage to the OG, except this is the first time that you've seen a homage to this where you get Jenica on there somehow. You know? So I
Yeah.
think that's kind of key, honestly. When they're homaging it and it's free comic book day, you can't really go wrong. Now, one thing I don't like about this cover though is the barcode, how they leave it blank white like that. Does it not ruin it, dude?
Oh yeah. Especially when it's like a dark cover like
I
that.
know, man. They should have just made it solid black.
Mm-hmm.
I know they need to leave it open because some stores stamp it.
Stamp them.
We don't stamp anything on our store, dude. But like, dude, it looks ugly with the white square like that, man. It really
Yeah.
does. It looks like there's like something went wrong or whatnot. It would have looked better with a barcode or just get like, yeah, it just doesn't look cool. I guess if only I could think of is like if you had a great turtle artist and he wanted to do a little sketch in there or something, maybe that might look cool. But yeah, I mean, look how cool the art is without it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but yeah, it's still gonna be a hot book on Free Comic Book Day. I guarantee you. So, folks, you're gonna want to get one of these if you can. Whether you're a turtle fan or not, this is a cool cover. It's obviously like the first appearance. And the other thing I like about it, it's got a blue tone to it, where the
Mm-hmm.
original has a red tone. So it's pretty cool because it's opposites, you know. And then the other key that I would say pick up that's a sleeper hit, and it's a big hit in my opinion, is the best Archie comic ever from Free Comic Book Day. This is issue number 0. So
That looks nice.
the Archie comic. Now I'm gonna read everybody what I was the info I was given on this one. Check this out. This is why a lot of people are gonna sleep on this one, and why you shouldn't. Um, so I'm gonna read this. Check this out. This is one of the coolest things I've seen from an Archie book. A new dawn of Archie is upon us. Archie Andrews has forever been known as an everyman. He's your average teenager, and that's what makes him so well liked. But it doesn't take a super scientist, superhero, or super spy to see that Archie is anything but average. This title serves as a special sneak peek at what's to come from Archie Comics' new series of anthology titles. Get in on the ground floor of a new era of Archie with this special issue 0 title. Now, folks, what I just read right now is like it gives it all. You know what I mean? This is a key right here. This is where it starts. So, um, with the success of Riverdale and the Sabrina show, some people forget the Sabrina show is an Archie thing. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
It's Archie. Um, they're having so much success with the television shows, and the publications have been picking up so fantastically. And this is like they're putting the title, the best Archie comic ever. This is issue 0. You can get it right in on the ground floor. There's no numbers where you're put off and you feel like you have to go back and read something. If you've never read Archie before, I commend you. This is a really darn good place to start, and it sounds super fun. And don't miss it. Free Comic Book Day. What a way to start. So those are my recommendations. I know we have 2. It's only supposed to be 1, but the Turtles book and this one are my picks. The Marvel and the DC stuff usually are like the big ones, but this year there was nothing key about them. They're just titles that you recognize. But if we're talking something special that you're gonna pick up that could have um, I think the Turtle one for the cover and the Archie one for the keyworthiness. Those are the ones to get.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like back in the day. Do you remember when Umbrella Academy came out as a free
Oh yeah.
comic book day book? And everybody slept on it. And then that book went up in value. And it was just a free comic book day book and it went up in value. Like, you know what I mean? Basically, don't let this Archie book slip past you. You're gonna want it. You know what I mean? And if you want the something just for covers, Turtles is hotter than ever, and that turtle cover obviously homages the first book. So those are the picks right there. 2 great books. I'm definitely gonna get myself a copy of this Archie book, and the Turtles one. So very, very cool. And that's gonna do it, folks. Those are the picks of the week. You heard it here. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you all. Francisco has a really cool announcement on our next episode. You're not gonna want to miss it. Something very special. Um, and you're gonna like it. So yeah, without further ado, where can we find you, Francisco?
You can find me at the.boyblunder on Instagram.
There we go. And you can find us at Metahumans Comics. We're prepping for a big whatnot sale on Wednesday. We didn't have one this Sunday because we're building up for the Wednesday one. I didn't want to have such a small sale, so I was trying to gather up enough. Haven't been able to do. We never missed a sale, but because I don't want to have it be too tiny, I've saved up a couple things to be able to do the one on Wednesday. So heads up. If you're into CGC graded books, we're on myslabs.com now, and Shortbox. You can check out our slabs there, and we have a full array of CGC. I'm not joking when I say this. They're all 9.8s. I think Francisco just displayed them on the store this past week. It's the most CGC we've ever had. 9.8s, usually our CGCs are different ranges. These are literally all 9.8s pretty much. Oh, maybe we got like 196, right? But yeah, it's a ridiculously really good batch of books. So if you're into graded books, if you're local, come check us out. Especially want to get that last minute Christmas shopping. If you're not local, check us out on MySlabs or Shortbox, myslabs.com. Check it out. Metahumans, you'll find us on there, and you'll get to buy those no matter where you live. You can order on there, and we'll ship it to you safely, okay? So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We appreciate you all. Give us a follow on Instagram. Give us a like on this video. Follow us on this channel as we get to our 50th episode celebration. We're getting there. So thank you, everybody. Appreciate you all, and have a good night, all right?